I guess my question to the actors and filmmakers, do you think the future for Indian cinema involves exploring, working with other mediums, other genres, other directors, or is it just a case of exposing a wider international audience to the wonders that already are Indian cinema? So that's for everyone.
Should we put that question just to the actors?
Yeah, so I think that's a really nice question. I think it's time, and you're already seeing it happen. In fact, currently I'm filming for this film called D-Day, in which not necessarily the actors, but I mean, there is an actor like Irfan Khan in it, who has done a lot of crossover films, and he's working in the industry there. But in fact, we've got a wonderful action director, Tom Strutter, who is doing the action for that film, which I'm currently filming on, who's done all the Dark Knights, he's done Inception, Blood Diamond. So yes, that is already happening. Like people ask me, would you go and work in Hollywood? I'm like, if you give me a good script, I'm an actor, I know what I'm doing, and hopefully, and if I really like the script, I would. And so I think, yeah, that's going to happen. I think there are lots of Indians now, all over the world, so it's easier for them to, even in their Western scripts, incorporate an Indian character, and hopefully not give him a very caricaturish kind of a role, where he's speaking in a silly voice and doing silly things, which is how you used to see them in, say, the 70s or 80s, the way Indians were depicted in films. So if you get a nice, serious, good subject, a good good character to play, I do it.
I think on the level of crew, that's already happened, as Arjun said.
Mm-hmm.
He's with an action director, and I've had at least 5 DPs who were from abroad. But I think on the level of subject, it's like the lady here said, it kept me engaged, but it was very loud. There are still certain cultural differences of taste. So to try and strike that magic script that sort of appeals to Indian audiences and Western audiences, it is difficult. And as Indian actors, I mean, Hollywood is it's like Bollywood. I think they're both bubbles on their own. And it's hard to break in there. And even if you can, then it's also fighting a stereotype. You'll get the role of the doctor or the scientist, and so it's...
I'm scratching my head and thinking.
And you're going to talk like Apu from Simpsons,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that has to break a little bit. Also, when it comes to taking Indian films, I think one of the ironies I'm seeing lately is like Bollywood has become famous abroad, and there is like an alternative to the formula Bollywood film happening in India. But because I think Bollywood's become so popular abroad now, foreign audiences are expecting Bollywood. You show them anything offbeat, it isn't Bollywood, and they don't know what to make of it. Ironically, because a lot of, especially in the West, I mean, Hollywood went through the 70s revolution in their cinema, France went through it in the 60s, and we're on the cusp of it in India right now. But the foreign audience have just discovered mainstream cinema from India. So I don't know how long it'll take for them to start embracing non-mainstream. If people like Eros start distributing the smaller films, and we had a great discussion yesterday with the Indian press about how the belief that the NRI audiences don't want to see the offbeat Hindi film. They want to see their Bollywood. So we have a long way to go before there's going to be a cultural exchange of ideas and collaborations. But the curiosity is there. I think the more that Bollywood gets popular, the more likely the non-Bollywood film will break through, and the more likely that we'll collaborate with foreign filmmakers on something.
You have films like Life of Pi, which is going to come out now, and it's got Irfan Khan, it's got an Indian actor, and I think it'll be in the Oscars also. It looks great and looks really promising. So, yeah, I think it's going to happen. It depends on the right subject.
Thank you. And